Eagles fan. He's going through it right now. Run it! You're in the wrong room, Charlie. You're in the wrong room.
I've been cheering for the founders of day in my life, but hey, man.
We're in the wrong room.
Fly, Eagles fly. Fly, Falcons. Yeah,
they bird better than y'all bird. Oh, that is too much. They all got an eagle. They're Popeye's favorite KFC. Our bird better than y'all bird.
I ain't got no bird, man.
You got a raven.
No, I'm a Cowboys fan at all.
You hear this shit? You hear this shit? You hear that shit? I just have to keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
I just have to bear away. I think I got the thing in my arm. I'm still bleeding profusely over here, though.
The 214, Dave.
You know, don't try to deflect this ass whooping nigga y'all just got.
So shall we start with you, Andy? We didn't get beat like y'all got. That's my argument. That's my argument. So this is a loser. He lost. He thought it was a sport. But there's a loser for you, right? I brought this for the both. We didn't get beat. Y'all got nothing to lose. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with football. He said we didn't get beat. How y'all got beat? Yeah, we didn't get beat yet. We didn't get like 40 points.
These are the Cowboys. They lose about 40 points.
What was the score?
They didn't lose by 40.
44-19?
Is that about 40? No, I mean,
lost by one.
This will hurt. This will hurt. Hold on, let me ask you a question. That's way worse. So our better get beat. Win-loss record, right? Does it have, like, by each game, how many points you lost?
Yeah, it says embarrassing. At the end of one, it says embarrassing.
But you were supposed to beat Phil.
The other one says tight loss.
You were at home.
Tight loss, embarrassing loss.
You was at home.
You know that makes a difference, right?
Monday Night Football.
He got embarrassed. He got embarrassed.
It's an L's an L.
He got embarrassed. We gave that away. We gave that away. We got embarrassed. Those are two different wins. Two losses.
At the end of the
And you
year,
know
we
that.
both say,
And you know that. And you know that. We gave that away. That was out.
Back in the day.
y'all gave it
That
away.
was out.
No.
Wait, how you gonna give it away?
Catch the ball, Jack. Catch the ball, Jack.
Hey,
Look the ball into your hands.
if he needs to catch that, if y'all kick the 50 point first, like I said,
Call Ace Ventura, man.
Game over.
Hey. Little who? How's that funny when they just lost? This team just lost yesterday.
yours just lost, but his is in the house.
So nobody. There needs to be someone else saying someone else with a winning team should be saying.
George just lost today. Y'all a nigga that just lost. George just lost today.
Yours is like
Both was embarrassed. Both of them are terrible. Yesterday, but George just lost today. We should have won. Why you bringing up all the wrong? Why you bringing up all the shit?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
We ain't gonna sport that motherfucker.
Hey,
If y'all would've kicked field goal, they first half.
quick question. Who you got on this Sunday? Baltimore go to
They
Dallas.
go to Dallas, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have one of those thick half shirts. So downtown.
We still live, Chad. We still live, man.
I gotta go Dallas. Okay. I respect it. And this man, I gotta go Dallas. I do.
So for you, the Cowboys have been 1-2, made the playoffs 4 times. Ravens have only started 0-3 once ever. In 2015, they were 5-11.
So we get up for that. Listen, every time my wife told me a few years ago, right? So I was constantly going to games. I'm going down to Dallas. Even when I was living there and I'm going to games, this is what she told me. Because every time I would go there, she said, well, maybe you should stop going to the Because every time I was looking at fucking lose, and I would come home with a whole attitude.
So don't watch it. Maybe it also.
No, I know, I was cool.
No, I'm saying now, maybe it translates over to
So now, we'll go for nobody. Whoever wins, that's who you win. No, I can't go for that.
Make a new team.
No, it don't work that way. I'm not you.
I already ordered my Broncos jerseys.
I'm not you.
In my butt.
I don't pick a new team every year. I don't have a favorite basketball team. I have a favorite basketball player, but I've always stuck on my Cowboys, man. That's really from Dallas, and it's that you have to. But one thing I am though with this team that we speak of, I am a realist and trust every year like it's gonna be the year. I don't ever say that shit. I wait till the season starts and I see where we are about week 12, 13, and I know what my eyes then told me, and we watch a playoff game and I'll be like, in a minute now. So that's where I've been with the motherfuckers since 95.
They ain't won since 96.
They went to the Super Bowl, they won in 95. I was a senior and I was a junior. I went to the parade, so please do not.
It was 95, you said?
They won
The 95 season, 95, 96. The Super Bowl was in 96. It was the 95 season.
and I was
Doesn't say
in
that.
high school.
Say that.
They say they won to win.
96.
They did.
The Super Bowl was in 96.
95, 96.
95,
What y'all saying? I just told y'all what it's saying right here. I heard what y'all saying. It don't say that. It don't
What it's supposed to
say
say.
that. No, but you know, but it doesn't say that. I'm saying 95. It don't say. It say that.
What up? What up?
So what it says, what it says. How did y'all wanted to say?
I graduated high school. I graduated high school.
If it's 95, 96 is who we wanted.
What
What are you talking about? You know that it ain't what it says, nigga. Like this is last year, the NBA champs.
I graduated high school in 1996.
Hey man, he distraught right now. He
They had
don't
the
know what to say.
Super Bowl. 11-6.
They ain't won 30 something.
His mind is loud, man. Hey,
I skipped school to go to the fucking parade downtown Dallas. This is so. I'm embedded with these bitches, right?
He ain't been to a parade in a long time.
No,
Long time.
so you can't talk on this because you don't have a. So
Long time.
you ain't good in this conversation.
He ain't been in parades since he was
Bucks is 2-0.
They are.
We are now.
What?
Huh?
No.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, we.
I just told you I already bought 3-4 jerseys.
Okay, so next week will be we.
Okay, are you changing
We.
teams? I know you have to 2-0. Oh, so I can pick two teams too.
Nigga, you got 12.
I don't even know what, yeah.
Oh, you switch every week.
I'm Rams and then I'm going. Wait, where y'all?
I'm going with my home.
Y'all niggas is just saying y'all got two teams and y'all pick
And I'm going with my home club.
Y'all pick one team.
For my
And
team,
he picked the Ravens.
No, come on.
So you didn't pick the Ravens?
That is the team that my favorite player is Ravens, so I want the Ravens. Absolutely.
Okay, so we all sat here and picked, but individual teams to root for.
Yeah,
I picked Philly, you pick Raiders, you pick Raiders.
He's a Raiders
You pick
fan.
Rams. Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders
Now we
fan.
got the other
I'm a Cowboys fan. I just picked the Ravens.
I'm going with my home.
You don't have no home.
My home team when my other team ain't playing. So I'm a Rams fan. I'm a Rams like new team. Die hard.
all 13.
Die hard.
Rams die hard.
As of last week.
Because you have no
I'm a Bucks.
Hold on. He has no loyalty to no one, so you can go for whoever you think will win each week. You can pick Kansas City. Because they the favorite.
That's going to be my second team.
So you can pick them. And we have no problem with that.
Actually going to be my second.
So guess what? On the couch, guess what? People that know you, we have no problem with that.
Speaking of Kansas City,
Right? We have no problem with you going with the winner.
Yeah. Because I always pick Boston last year.
speaking of Kansas
So
City,
you just win. You won Miami the year before. All I do is then it was Miami didn't win shit.
It's a good transition. Niggas trying to, everybody trying to hug now? So, yeah. Okay. Shit, let me close the laptop then. Oh, yeah. Stop this shit. But let's keep this thing moving.
Also, I forgot you LA niggas. I told y'all, man. Y'all
Emotional, okay, you light-skinned, parsimony.
You gotta stop that shit.
Shout out to my Usa.
We got these niggas over here and then this.
So let's keep moving. So headed to their week 2 meeting with the Chiefs.
Niggas, boy, I tell you.
Bengals star wide receiver Jamar Chase had some high praise for his squad. When asked if they were the team to beat in the AFC, he said, everybody knows that. It's not no if. We are the team to beat in the AFC. So in the fourth quarter with the Bengals down 1, Chase was visibly upset, and him and Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow were seen getting into it. We got a video for it.
Let's put it in context.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down.
Please do. So let's break this shit down.
So Jamar Chase wanted to
Hold on. Before you get started,
parsimony.
you gotta stop that shit.
Shout out to my Usa.
We got these niggas over here and then this. Yeah, I don't even
But let's keep moving. So headed to their week 2 meeting with the Chiefs.
niggas, boy, I tell you.
Bengals star wide receiver Jamar Chase had some high praise for his squad. When asked if they were the team to beat in the AFC, he said, everybody knows that. It's not no if. We are the team to beat in the AFC. So in the fourth quarter with the Bengals down 1, Chase was visibly upset, and him and Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow were seen getting into it. We got a video for it.
Let's put it in context.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down.
Please do. this shit down.
So Jamar Chase,
Hold on. Before you get started, go back. So before you get started, let's go put the clip back up to the last steel frame that we have.
You guys there,
Pacheco, let's go. So we gotta leave it at Pacheco, right? So put it all in context, right? Stop it. All right, let's leave it on the screen, please. Let's talk.
So Chase wanted a hip drop tackle call, was chirping at the refs, got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Burrow was pissed off, obviously he was trying to stop the chatter the whole time, trying to get his teammate under control. Bengals ended up settling for a field goal on that drive, ultimately lost the game. But Joe, I gotta ask you, our resident football expert, Burrow Chase getting into, is that a big deal or people putting extras on it?
They put an extra on it. That's, I mean, y'all all out here, one common goal, trying to go win. The greatest competitors in the world, all top sports, basketball, soccer, we're the greatest competitors in the world. Look at how we debating, argue on his couch, because we're the most fierce competitors in the world, all professional sports. That ain't nothing but competitive edge. And Joe Burrow thinking, hey man, we can really come in here and steal us one. We got a chance to win right here. You gonna cost us to where we gonna have to. That ain't about nothing, man. Them boys, they went to school together. They probably didn't argue that. That ain't about nothing.
Are there bigger forces at play though? We know the situation with Jamar Chase, he wants his bag, man.
Yeah, he's frustrated, man.
He's upset.
Because the only person that can talk to him in that moment is Joe Burrow.
Is
Joe Burrow, right? He ain't trying to answer. That's why Joe like, calm down. He like, no, calm down. He kept like,
Even if he's pushing his hand all off.
he tried to go talk to the refs and you still acting up. He's like, he can't go try to not get them to call it because you still acting the goddamn
They boys for real. I was at a basketball game this year. Both the games I was at that they was at, they both was together. So that ain't about nothing.
So let's talk about Pacheco because ironically, you are fucking ecstatic that this shit is going on.
Of course he is.
And now you about to miss
I know, that's
now
right.
you done broke your fibula.
We'll
Like,
be out 6 to 8 weeks with this injury. We'll pray I got Pacheco to get
it's
back
fucked up.
up.
That's fine,
You
man.
go
What
from
up, Mike? Appreciate
this
it.
moment you've been happy and shit that they going through it and you cheering.
Appreciate it.
Now you about to miss it.
You know, they say in the NFL, right, when you get there, right, to the Super Bowl, right, that might be your only chance, right, to get there, right? Like, why is that in the NFL? Like, why is it so hard in the NFL? Like, because, like, in the NBA, right, like, a team might win it, we know they going back again. Like, we just know. But why in the NFL is it so hard the next year?
Because things have to go right. We lose, that's it. Y'all lose, 6 more of these. That's why. Because the playoffs is one and done. And every year, the roster, for the most part, in the NBA, if you got the core guys coming back, the separation of talent, things have to be going right. The Super Bowl winner is rarely the actual best team.
Okay.
It's who's playing the best going into the playoffs. If you can hit a 4 or 5 game stride, you can go win a Super Bowl. You might be cold all year. Then get in the playoffs and have one bad game. If you cold all year in the NBA, you get in the playoffs. If you're a better team, for the most part, in a 7 game, the better team is gonna win unless you like really get, you gotta. What was it? What team shot?
Because it could be in the
Y'all talk about it one day. What team shot? The Kings shot 0 for 25.
The Rockets.
Yeah, that's what you see. What I'm saying, like they should have won that, but the chances of that, So that's why.
Okay.
That's why. Like Kansas City last year wasn't the best team last year, but going into the playoffs, they won that division, got the playoffs, and they hit their stride. Andy Reid was drawing it up, boom, 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 boom. There you go.
So, you win the Super Bowl, right? What's the biggest thing that you will have to prepare for the next season? Like how do
my
you
buddy,
get better?
Yeah, my buddy Kyle Van Noy, he said he won 2 Super Bowls with the Patriots. He said the biggest struggle is the Super Bowl hangover. Because if you go all the way to the NBA Finals, you're playing the furthest. You're playing the most games. Just like in the Super Bowl, you're playing the most games. So, less time to recover. You got parades, you got all these parties, you got all this stuff. You might have a Super Bowl hangover. So you got to start back from ground zero to be able to build it back up. And that's all it starts with leadership. But if there's a lot going on, the best thing is to have your leaders be in place.
Okay.
And if your leaders are in place, because here's what happens usually with Super Bowl teams. If you look at history, after the team wins Super Bowl, if it's a lot of free agents, a lot of people leaving to go get paid. But if you got your couple guys, if your leaders that's in place, your core guys, but Tom Brady, that's why you see people like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, that's why you're seeing them there every year, because the core guys are there. All these people, who are you seeing? Brady, Gronk.
Yep.
Brady, Gronk. And then before, it was the defense Brady. But Brady's the... But for sure, you got to have your core guys. What have you been seeing in Kansas City? Mahomes, Kelsey. Got our core guy and Chris Jones on the defense. Then Andy Reid's there. You got to have those people in place. Everything else around them, you kind of just... But...
And so it is like basketball.
Yeah, well, but... And I heard this the other day when one of the commentators, I don't know, maybe Tom Brady said it, I think. And they're talking to the point that John talking about, right?
I get into coaches too.
It's that, but in their sport, in our sport too, but more in their sport, you got the other, like all the other teams. We knew the teams in the NBA that was bad last year, they're going to be bad again.
We know it, right? Right. Exactly.
There's very seldom you won 17 games last year, when you gonna come win motherfucking 57 next year. Now that shit don't happen. Yeah, not the same team. In their sport, the margin is
Very
small. It's small. In our sport, the motherfucking margin, all the teams they are trying to get better to beat that one team. So they're trying to gear up. Even if they didn't make the playoffs, in their mind, okay, we got enough talent at this position. Okay, we might be 2-3 positions away, but the better teams, they think they just may be one position away or a couple plays away from them being the Super Bowl champion, right?
Yeah, right.
So the margins are here with theirs to our sport.
And another thing to think about in y'all sport, Golden State is Golden State. They gonna run what they gonna run. They gonna run it. You gotta stop it. You gonna run it. Football, you win a Super Bowl, there's coaching vacancies. Defensive and offensive coordinators are getting hired to be these head coaches. So now you gotta bring in a whole new defensive coordinator. What worked last year, probably ain't gonna work this year. You can't do the same things over and over again in the NFL and keep winning. So if you look at the build of Kansas City, their offense, how they're running offense has changed every year. A lot of people were so used to the explosiveness and all that, but then when Tyreek Hill left, they still won it. Why? Because they retooled everything.
The enemy was still
on the OC, but they retooled everything. Now it's not bombs over Baghdad. It's short here, run the ball. Okay, play action here. Now we go here. Now we take a shot. So
that's crazy.
Key factor: Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and then you got a dog on defense, Christian.
So to piggyback on what he's saying, right? In our sport, if we had a coach, right, that came in and he only ran zone offense, right? But we got a bunch of really, really good man-to-man scores. Just defenders, offense, whatever they do, until they defenders, right? We got a bunch of good man-to-man defenders. But he want to come in. We suck as zone because our brain is so hyper that we need to be engaged at all times with our man. But you put us in the zone, we're gonna get cooked. Same thing in football, right? They got a guy that's with the defense coordinator. His thing is his main. They got the zone. Even they play Tampa 2. You probably seen it on the man. They play Tampa 2, right? This is zone. His main thing is Tampa 2. He got this embedded. But his skill set saying, now we need to play a lot of man.
You need man, yeah.
But you got these nice dogs, and vice versa, you got these dogs trying to play fucking zone where their brain can't concentrate on doing this area. They gonna look bad at doing it. Right?
You bring in a defense as a man defense, but you got zone defenders. Everybody ain't man-to-man guys.
Yeah, they been playing zone for 6 years, and we bring the new DC in, now he's man-to-man.
Yeah, he's man-to-man. What happened to the defense?
Every possession, like, God damn, he getting cooked.
Yeah.
I thought he was all pro.
It's basically a lot of variables. It ain't like, well, if you had the same group coming in and Nah, it's just
So why is the time so like the guy that the quarterback that's the backup quarterback for Russell Wilson, right? Like he was just in Chicago last year, right? Well, why do they move him so so why is the time so quick in the NFL for quarterbacks?
No, I'm saying I'm asking at the same time. You saying his amount of time to develop?
Yeah, I feel like positions in the NFL, it's like, man, you ain't got it for 2 years.
At quarterback, that's the most. That's the most important position on the team. Without it, you're not gonna win. So pace, speed, that. We give you a win.
It's in the microwave.
We gonna give you a small win. This is what I was told.
What's the first round between Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields?
Trevor Lawrence is a much better quarterback.
Trevor?
Justin Fields.
No, not just that though. Why did that they only give quarterbacks so like a short time, but then they don't give NBA players a short time? That a lot of it.
How many games did Trevor Lawrence win?
A whole lot.
Trevor Lawrence has been in the playoffs and won a playoff game.
I said how many games?
In college, before he got there?
No, in the NFL.
He won enough to get to the playoffs. That's all you need to know. And won a playoff game. That's all you need to know.
You made a big point just now.
Oh, I didn't make a big point. I haven't made my point yet.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, what's the
It's a good point.
My point is that black quarterbacks don't get enough time to develop compared to white quarterbacks.
You don't stop this boy.
That's my point.
Trevor Lawrence was in the playoffs his second year in the NFL.
He was a good position.
Yeah, what about
That's an obvious.
development? I'm just saying,
Quarterback, and that's where we hit right there. We're literally in that situation right now.
He was solid every
He was
stop.
the first overall pick last year for the Carolina Panthers. After the second game this year, he got benched.
Huh? Yeah, that's stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
That's on the organization. That's stupid. So I was told if you draft the first rounder, you know what he is by year 3. Like year 3, you know what he is. Trent Williams made his first Pro Bowl year 3. I made my first Pro Bowl year 3. By year 3, if you haven't made a Pro Bowl or All Pro, you know what you got.
Damn.
That's what they say.
That's crazy.
The standard limit for a first round pick.
That's what I'm saying. In the NBA,
By year 3, if you a guy.
understand though, you know what you're supposed to do with the number, but you just better at your numbers is you got
You're asking why did
9 sacks, I got 8. You make the All Pro, I don't.
Yeah.
But Pro Bowl or whatever, you make that, but I'm still right on your heel.
You are. And then, you see, I have
a lot of people.
Pro Bowl, let's say Pro Bowl's an All-Pro.
move on quarterback?
I mean, whatever you say, let's say now you got 8.
So fast.
Your contract's coming up.
I shoot.
Yeah, no. Let's say 8 sacks in my
That's what I was
contract.
saying about black
Still
quarterbacks.
get
White,
paid.
That's what I'm going with.
Bryce Young, the dude from Carolina, they trying to move on from him already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why do they move on? Why do they move on from quarterback fast?
Because the winning window is so fast.
So you missed the conversation. You said the Dallas Cowboys defense, New Orleans scored on 6 straight possessions.
Okay.
Dak Prescott is getting fried.
Got all the blame.
But why though?
That's the most important position in the sport.
But he ain't playing defense. So I'm on the sideline.
That's what I'm saying. That's how the sport of football works. But it's unfair.
It's easy to blame somebody. Right. If we win and lose, it's your fault. It's your fault.
You know, everybody like, I got a buddy.
You got the ball in your hand.
Right.
I got every loss that you had during your career. People criticize you after every one.
I got
Damn, Brandon, then you know what happens. You got 35-15, nigga.
Right.
But guess what? It's Brandon's fault we fucking lost. It's give a 61-point game, guess what? You motherfucking lost. That was your fault.
Why is it like only 2? If you draft a quarterback, why is it only like the first 2 years? Like, what is that? Like, I don't. Like,
it depends.
Are they saying like you're supposed to be ready because of
it depends on the organization, and then it depends on your window. So if you see growth as it's going, okay. But if you see nothing like, well, I don't really see the trajectory, it's like, all right, there's kids in college, they're pretty good.
I got a point on
Do
that.
we have an opportunity to move on from him now and get great value because he's still young?
Okay.
and get this young guy, or do we take our chances?
Why they get rid of Trey?
And let me ask you this. Let me ask
Why
you
they get rid of Trey Lance?
So, look, to answer this, why they get rid of Trey Lance? Well, my thing was, they put, so, other than our sport, practice don't fucking matter. Right?
Okay.
Our practice
I got you,
don't.
Trey Lance answers.
Our practices don't.
Right, yeah. Right.
No give a fuck.
Because they have 82, so.
It don't matter what you do in practice. Theirs
Matters.
a whole lot. Right? If they line up in a scout defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the quarterback can't read it. If he's the backup, what's gonna be a starter? Right? He's seeing certain shit in practice, he gonna see the same shit in the game.
Okay.
To answer your Trey Lance question.
My
To
bad.
answer your Trey Lance question, Trey Lance came in, got hurt, right? Brock, he got hurt, Jimmy Garoppolo come back in, blah, blah, blah. Then we get Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy takes them to the NFC Championship, but he got hurt. In training camp, there was a QB competition. Trey Lance lost. That's why they got rid of Trey Lance. We got our quarterback then. So the third overall pick,
In practice,
they had a QB competition.
Wow.
We go back harder.
What you draft him for? What you draft him for?
Drafted him to be
You
good.
drafted him to lose, so he loses position in practice?
the number one defense.
Okay.
So they hit this.
Okay.
Practice, they're not playing against the scout defense.
Right.
They playing against the number one defense. Guess what they gonna play against in the game?
You know, one defense.
So therefore, how you look against that number one defense in practice?
The reason that it makes
It's a lot of value.
Trey Lance play.
Because they switching looks up. If you throw that bitch away in practice,
Yes.
you gonna throw that bitch away in the game because they tricking you in
They're
practice.
watching this, man.
They not coming this motherfucker giving you a same look every day for you to figure it out in practice.
So did you watch Trey Lance? Hold on, real quick. You so frustrated. Did you watch Trey Lance in the preseason?
You so frustrated.
Watch Trey Lance in the preseason. I don't want this to be a race thing because it's not. If somebody's better, it's better. It's not. He was better.
He's not. He didn't have a chance.
Brock Purdy was up for MVP.
He
He was
didn't have a
not.
chance to be better. He's a rookie.
How come he did?
He's a rookie.
He wasn't a rookie.
He's a second-year player.
The third-year player.
Third-year player. Give him a chance.
Brock Purdy was a rookie, and he took him to the NFC Championship.
We're not giving the rookies chances?
He got
He did get his chance, and he took him to the NFC Championship.
Brock got a chance, right?
And so did Trey Lance.
And who did he come behind? Purdy come behind who?
Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance.
Jimmy Garoppolo was going. Wait, what did Jimmy do before?
Took him to the Super Bowl.
Jimmy Garoppolo took him there. So if he's a manager, if this nigga Purdy's a manager, why can't Trey do what Purdy did?
Because he didn't. That's why.
He didn't get the
Because
chance?
Nah,
You said he got hurt.
You said he got beat.
He got hurt. No, he said he got hurt.
He said he got beat and beat.
Right, no, he said he got hurt.
There was a QB competition to start training.
Said when they drafted Trey, he got hurt.
Yes.
And then the other guy took him to the
All right. So where do I stand now that I got hurt? Another guy came in, goes to the championship, and then they draft another nigga. So where am I? Since I get hurt.
So where they
I got hurt. I'm now. I'm a third quarterback.
He's saying we start the next
How did I get if I got hurt?
We started the next year. New year came in.
We just won a championship with Garoppolo.
No, they didn't win nothing.
No, what I'm saying is the second year they won, right? Well,
They didn't win anything.
You said they took him to the loss.
Yes.
They lost. So Purdy took him Garoppolo the next year.
They went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo in 2019.
The year after Trey Lance got drafted.
Oh.
Was it the same year? Was it the same year?
No.
Same year to the guy that played.
Listen.
He's not saying nothing. He's just saying no. Tell me what it is.
2019.
What is that, guy?
Jimmy Garoppolo went to the Super Bowl.
Why you get the stats when it was there?
When did Jimmy Garoppolo take the 49ers?
2019.
So you don't
When did Trey Lance get drafted?
The next one was
2020. Right?
Yes.
So you know you got the story. You know you got the story back.
In 2020.
You know you got the story back.
So, no, one nigga trying to argue with a nigga that was 2020. Okay.
In 2021, he was drafted. Okay? Yes. He was drafted, yes. Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt. You know what comes in?
Oh, you said Trey Lance gets
Oh,
hurt.
I'm finished.
Damn, let him finish, Sean. Let him finish.
Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt.
That's not what he said.
Trey Lance comes in. He breaks his ankle. See that what I just said? He got hurt.
So he got hurt?
He got hurt. Brock Purdy comes in after he got drafted. The following year, we got
They got two quarterbacks already.
quarterbacks on the roster.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Get your
Trey Lance and Brock Purdy. Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo on the roster already.
Right. So one of them's hurt.
Two of them are hurt.
You haven't drafted Purdy yet.
Yes.
He got drafted in Trey Lance's second year. So he's had 2 years.
Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance on the same team, right?
Yes.
Yes.
One of them's hurt.
They both are getting hurt.
He said they both got hurt. So who was playing quarterback?
CJ Beathard was playing quarterback.
Cool. That's what I'm talking about.
No, they both got
Trying to get to this thing.
Yes.
That's why Purdy got drafted.
Okay, you said Purdy got drafted.
That's why they took the quarterback.
Purdy got drafted. The very last pick in the NFL draft was Brock Purdy.
Wednesday,
What they call him?
take it.
What do they call him, please?
2019, bro.
And guess what they call that pick?
2019 is
3 years
Hey,
later.
guess what they call that?
But that's not what you
But guess what they call him? They both got hurt in 2021. What is that? Sean, guess what they call Brock Purdy though?
I just want to ask one.
Hey, they both got hurt in 2021. Brock Purdy. And then,
I don't give a fuck what they call him.
no, when they got drafted, guess what they call him?
It's irrelevant.
This thing irrelevant. They both got hurt in 2021. How you call a nigga Mr. Irrelevant? Right? So the starting quarterback got hurt, then the new guy who got drafted got hurt. Right?
Yes.
So then they got rid of
Second
him.
year.
No.
No, they got rid of him after his third year.
So they brought in a new quarterback and then
He never played again.
for the
He never
start.
played.
But what I'm saying is the start of 2023.
Right here.
I got you. 2023. Brock Purdy's the starting quarterback. Trey Lance is competing with Sam Darnold for the number 2 spot. Sam Darnold wins the number 2 spot from Trey Lance. Trey Lance gets traded to the Cowboys.
Yeah, what?
So
That's not the timeline.
he lost his job.
That's not the timeline.
So right before that,
Yes, he got drafted.
he got hurt.
He got hurt,
Yes.
which hindered his playing time, correct?
Yeah.
How much time between his injury and the time that he got out of there that he actually got to play in front of Jimmy G and fucking Purdy?
He wasn't going to play for the
Okay, he wasn't going to play, that he didn't have a chance.
Why couldn't he?
He didn't practice at all.
Hold on.
He got a competition and did
So like, he had practice. He had practice.
That's the only time we got practice.
He got hurt. But he got hurt his rookie season.
Yes, and then the following year,
The only time for him to win out
his
his
second season. He got hurt his second season. So everybody comes back healthy the very next year. Because now we got all 3 quarterbacks healthy. Now let's fight for the position. He won the job over Garoppolo 2022. Got hurt early in the season.
I got it.
Garoppolo got hurt. Brock Purdy took over.
I got it.
2023, this is my team now. I'm the captain. He didn't give his position back. Now you got bumped from number 2 to number 3.
Now we trying to get rid of him. Can I just ask one more question? So when you're going to practice, right?
Yes.
You're going to practice
Which is
at what
where you
time?
decide who's going to end up playing.
No.
Keep
So
going.
what time do you go to practice?
The practice starts, well,
Like
what time does practice start? Because we start ours is different. Like practice started at 1. Team meeting is at 8. I'm in the building by 5:30.
Your practice at 1.6.
Practice at 1 in the afternoon.
1 in the afternoon.
Team meetings at 8 a.m.
Team meetings at 8
So
a.m.
you're in there at 8 a.m.
No,
No, the
it's
team
at
meeting
5.
starts at 8 a.m. I'm in the building 5:36.
in the morning.
Yes.
And you're not leaving till what time?
So practice 2.5-ish hours plus meetings probably 4:30.
So you're in there from 5:30 to 4:30.
Yeah.
Why are you in there that long?
Well, I work out. I work out prior to.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got the team meeting. And depending on, so let's say it's Wednesday, we got team. We introduce the team. You got, say we playing the Vikings. All right, we got blah, 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 their quarterback. This is their offense. This is their defense. These are the game breakers. This is who we got to worry about. This is who we got to worry about. Blah, blah. All right, cool. Special teams. We got special teams. Got to go through special teams meet. Then you break up individually. All right, offense meet up with defense for the big meet. So you got the full offense that meet, full defense that meet. Then y'all break up in their position meetings. Now the D-line meet, the linebackers meet, all that. Then you got lunch. Then you get dressed for practice. After practice, you watch practice, the tape of what you just did.
Wait, so I ate and then I got to practice? Not sleep? Oh, y'all tripping. What the fuck I'm gonna eat lunch for? They get hit in my stomach.
So it's a lot of film work.
A lot of meat.
Did you eat breakfast before you
A lot. That's what a lot of people. Training camp is
Right.
a lot of people think the reason we dread training camp is because of practice. They've made it a lot easier on them. So I've been a part of 3 CBAs. The very first one, the old one, was true 2 days. Practice in the morning, and you practice in the afternoon. Now you can only be on the field a total of 3.5 hours total
Per day?
per day. So most people use 2.5 for real practice and 1 hour for walk. That's kind of how they break it up. But the rest of the day, all meetings. Nothing but watching fish.
Jerome, keep it here.
The meetings.
Just yapping.
Like Arlo said, I don't even like meetings.
Depending on the coach, I've had coaches where we got out at 4. I've had coaches where we get out at 9:30 p.m. So, just depending on the coach. But most of it's
Crazy.
crazy.
That's it. Right.
The thing, so training
I mean,
camp,
but you guys are getting, so, okay. So say you got a game Sunday. You come in Monday?
no,
When do you come in to practice to get ready for the next?
Wednesday.
From Wednesday on?
From Wednesday,
recovery.
yep.
Okay. But you guys, okay.
Monday, it depends on the coach. I've had coaches where you got mandatory, where you got to check in, you got to do Normatec, call to workout on Monday. Then I've had coaches where the strength coach says before Thursday you got to get this many workouts in. You can do it whatever, before, after practice, off day, whatever. But you got to have this many workouts in. But the only mandatory first day is Wednesday till game day.
Gotcha.
And then we got a thing called Victory Mondays. Like, most teams come in on Monday and we watch the game, and we only there a couple
In your
hours.
app, you
Definitely gonna be meeting
Monday. Okay.
But if you win it, you get Victory Mondays. A lot of people get Victory Mondays.
Okay.
You win, see how Wednesday.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I didn't get
But
out.
a lot of teams, most teams come in, work out, whatever. We got team meetings. If you win or lose, they give out the game balls, whatever. If you won, the tape lasts 30 minutes. If you lost, you're going to be in there.
I done seen, this is awesome.
That's some good shit, man. Thank you for the insight.
Come on in.
Being in Miami and watching Sunday football and you going to live that night and seeing dudes that played in the whole, niggas played in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So that being here that night, niggas played at 1 p.m.
Depending on your coach, if you win, you get Victory Monday. Hey, coach, some coaches make it.
Wait, they play at what? They be in Minnesota, they at 1
They
o'clock
play
game
Minnesota.
at 1 o'clock. And they won. Let's say Tampa played in Minnesota at 1 o'clock.
Tampa played them.
I'll see Gerald and Liam that Sunday.
That night.
Even if he played,
I ain't got to back to
let's say if he played for Houston and they played Minnesota. You don't see Houston, Texas and Liam on Sunday.
I ain't got to be there till Wednesday.
They want Bridgestone or wherever the
Right.
New York, in New York, they go wherever the high spot was on Sundays, after they got done playing, if it was in a 2-hour time frame flight, they was going.
Win, lose, or draw. His house was in Miami. He played in Chicago, in Carolina. He's going to Miami. And he'll be at work Wednesday.
For them, they can't go out before the game.
I knew NBA and NFL was different when I was in college. When I was at OU, we got the Thunder. And we'd see flyers like, oh, LeBron hosting tonight, this person hosting. Oh, they play them. They play tomorrow. Hosting. Easy work. Hosting. And then y'all going out getting 30, 40. I'm like, man, that basketball like
Y'all got it.
Sleepy doing it from parents and all.
Two things that's important players, right?
We missing that.
Two things that's important in
We got one.
pregame, what? Nap first and foremost. Pregame meal. We get them 2 in, and we can add a third in if you really want to get technical. You had 2 up overnight, I'm gonna get there a little early, and I'm gonna get there
Fuck
high.
out of y'all. Is practice in season? Is practice in season more like
It depends on the coach, right? It's sometimes it's just like that.
in season?
Check out there, get your good thing on level.
So,
Becky, come on over here.
November, December, most of your stars are still going. Once you get like 30 games in, niggas ain't practicing like that, yeah. Come get that work in. I mean,
Town practice is like,
as they get
main practice is like playoffs.
No.
Not
You ain't even touch it. You might walk, you walking through it.
Well, I'm saying, because you gotta, you get actually, I wish I would, I'm saying, no, I'm not saying like practice like training camp, I'm saying,
No, not even that. Because we play so much, so F5 I gotta play M on my
okay,
no 5 on 5.
no lie. We gonna do this now.
No lie. Okay, the corner niggas he's not gonna want to play. He's not gonna want to play 5 on 5. The bench guys will be about 5. He's the only time they get real run if they get no burning.
Playoffs, how do you do the, you just, hey, we ain't gonna do that this time, we gonna do this, kind of just stand out there and walk through?
I'm gonna walk through the play.
It's a fast walk through.
And if y'all want to go live, guess what? I'm gonna go sit down. Because most of the guys, like, I ain't really playing like that, so I want to go.
It's our game. It's our game.
You niggas going live,
Yeah.
and you need me in my motherfucking shit.
Fucked up. Ain't this?
I'm hot now.
Well, y'all playing every
So we walk through. Anybody from like the 6 man to the rest of the guys, they want to play 5 on 5 all the time. Nobody want to work. You walk through. What are they walking through? I'm sure they're going 20 times.
Yeah, and we're not getting the ball.
They're not getting the ball anyway. No, they don't really give a fuck about walk through either. They want to apply.
Yeah, they don't shoot this bitch.
Right. And then when they play, they don't want the star to play.
So you don't practice.
They don't want niggas don't want y'all to play. He go on the thing, they're like, God damn, this nigga about to
You just getting your shots up.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to go get
your shots.
He fucked up his run. Yeah. Because this is my game. He's fucking up my game. I've been stretching the whole weekend. Niggas, my game. Like, they doing all through. I'm Kobe, nigga. And if he goes to the practice like, nah, I got you. I'm like, nigga, what you doing? Nah, I'm cool, my nigga. I got this right now. I'm like, my nigga, this is my game. I've been working out all week.
Timing is everything. We have to.
Our timing is, I'm getting the ball so much in a game, I can get my rhythm.
Yeah.
Right? So me going in practice, who am I going up against? Like practice is technically the most irrelevant thing for an NBA player because when people say, well, you get to practice with Kevin Durant. Not really. Have you ever seen a backup play like Kevin Durant and he's going against Kevin Durant all the time? No! Kevin Durant ain't being Kevin Durant in practice. So for all sport, right? When is the most intense time?
Training camp.
Same thing for us.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Does everybody get to compete?
People trying to punch your ass again because they know once the season starts,
Ain't no chance.
I'm not going to opportunity.
And all
Everybody's like, I don't need to go.
Because my job in the NBA, the beauty about the different from y'all shit and our shit, security. My job.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. Nigga, we had 17 power forwards my 7 years in Denver. I hated George Carl's guts. He pretty much didn't like me just as much. And guess what I wasn't worried about? Until he did the shit in the playoffs, guess where I started the next year? Right? He started the motherfucking Francisco in front of me 2 games. I threatened to beat him up. I started the next season. My job is my job. I'm not y'all shit don't perform. But have a bad 2-game stretch, 3 games, right? Well, Gerald didn't stop the run this week.
Yeah.
We gonna go out and try number 65.
We're still running this Gilbert play.
Right? I can go 1 for 35 tonight into the game. Tomorrow,
We're running that Gilbert play.
that motherfucker. Nobody heard that play in the game.
You got at a certain level.
Hey, this motherfucker is going 4 for fucking 26.
I'm sure you have it in there.
And the first play in the next game is going to be for this motherfucker. We got to see if he on tonight.
Gotta save them all.
We got like me, like in 2013.
I just had 36. This motherfucker had
2013. Owners came to me and said, hey, why you be coming out the game? I said, I get tired like everybody else. It's like, yeah, but I feel like you being like the best player in pricing, like not coming out the game. I was like, well, I mean, I practice so hard, you know, this. I don't worry about it. Chill out on practicing hard. Not practice. Chill out on practicing hard. Wednesday, I didn't practice. Thursday, I didn't pass. Chill out. Friday, I didn't practice.
How did you feel?
That's first team all pro.
Well, see, hey, guess what? That's like that. No.
Yeah, that's real shit.
You just said something that I don't know if I always wondered. I said, can NFL players, the really elite ones, can y'all just not practice and still
We cannot practice. We cannot practice in season, not training camp.
Okay, so
once your timing is down,
okay,
you want to practice down.
So they want to.
Yeah, when your time is down, like Aaron Donald, granted, he's an A.
But now I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
You 6-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro.
Yeah.
I put you, granted the awards and Aaron Donald won, I put you in the same category, right? You didn't need that because you figured out how to be
I didn't need it.
right?
Yeah.
But you figured out how to be effective at what you did best and what your craft.
So I'll say our correlation to y'all in practice, we will run full speed. We don't have to wear pads. I don't have to tackle or block and let man pay you $15 million. I shouldn't have to have you put on pads for you to be able to block properly. As simple as that. We can run through these plays because it's about timing now. We'll put in a new blitz. All right, well, let's work on the timing of the blitz. Boom. Just like y'all. All right, this is going to flow, you know, here, go here. You ain't got it. So that's our correlation, is our wearing pads.
Yeah.
We don't mind practicing, but wearing pads, it's like, bro, come on.
And you don't want, I guess, you don't want the star player to, like in practice, when if a coach is really trying to get, like we're trying to get, like, the other players involved. Like, let's say when they're trying to get, let's say Klay Thompson, right? When they're trying to get them out in during the season, they're not going to want Luka and Kyrie in practice like that. Because Luka and Kyrie's going to be Luka and Kyrie. And if they're not being Luka and Kyrie, what the fuck I got them on the floor anyway?
Right.
Because now it's false. Right? If Luka's not doing this pick and roll, doing this switch and doing this, what is he in practice for? Right? And when he's in practice, he's not doing that shit anyway. Right? So now you got to try to get Klay Thompson to do some plays that he probably ain't going to be able to do. So what he's saying is, right, if Luka is not practicing, Kyrie is not practicing, right? The other guys, so the backup point guard and the backup two-man, and then whatever it is, whatever was it to have Klay playing at that time. You ain't even got to tell him. It's unreal. We find fucking Klay, right? Yeah. Because it's the people are like, oh shit, Klay's still out here with us.
So it ain't just 5-on-5 with all the role players, but then the role players that are backing up Luka and Kyrie, they feel like it's they shit. So they go into competition with Klay, even though the rule is to get Klay open. But the other two niggas that's just up there, they're like,
But Klay gonna get more shots.
there's some shots out here, bro.
Klay gonna get more shots than him, but they gonna be out there at times.
I got some
If it's questionable me kicking it, Hardy, or me going,
Hardy taking that shit.
Hardy gonna shoot.
Hardy shooting that.
But another nigga gonna be like, every big Klay's got.
Yeah.
When Allen Iverson came out and said, practice, trust me, there's not one NBA player thought he said anything wrong. Put it like that. Because it was like, Allen Iverson practice, what the fuck you practicing for? The fuck?
Why is the coach complaining like that?
What are you talking about?
I'm sure y'all
How the fuck you want him in practice doing the AI shit? Then your whole practice fucked up.
But they showed clips of them practicing, and he was doing AI shit.
Just think about who shoots a lot. Let's say Luka, right? If Luka played the way Luka plays and practice the way they practice, who fucking developed? Who developed it? You think you gonna come to practice every day. What's the corner nigga's name? Junior and you think Washington spent his whole day to just sit in the corner 40 minutes in the game and practice for 2 hours? Oh, hell no. No. I'm about to do some of this in practice. I'm about to do because you really become what you are.
Yeah.
So they have there's I don't want you in practice.
I guess it's just kind of like Revis. When we had Revis. Revis was the first person I ever seen that really didn't practice hard and be elite in the game.
Because he figured it out.
He figured it out. I went to him one day. I said, Revis, this is my 4th year in the league. I said, hey man, all the practicing hard is. I said, how you doing this? He said, because I know a route they gonna run. They can only run so many routes. All I do is backpedal if either. But what he would do is, if the scout team receiver did not run the route exactly how he seen on film, he gonna let you have it. Because he knows what this person can and can't do. So if you do something outside of that, you're not helping me prepare. And like me, it's different for me.
That's the same thing. It is. Because Steve Blake, no, if I'm going against Allen Iverson, Steve Blake is Allen Iverson. Stop. No, I'm not doing this.
Doing crazy shit.
I'm not doing this thing. Because now Steve Blake is going to be Steve Blake.
Yeah.
Shooting threes, coming off the pick and roll.
Yeah.
That's not what Allen Iverson do. This is dumb. You're not helping me.
And like me,
Let me be Allen Iverson.
like defensive lineman, O-lines block different every week. I know I'm getting a double team, but how am I getting a double team? Is it a full slide? Am I getting a jump center where that means they getting on you now? Is he deep setting? So I have to practice. I don't practice. A lot of people mess up. This is why everybody's watching this. This is why you see guys do not perform on Sundays. They're trying to win in practice. You're practicing against your teammates. You're practicing against the scout team. You want to look good in practice. Oh, I won my one-on-one in pass rush period. You just beat him. You know what he can do. The guy you're going against in the game don't block nothing like this. Why practicing a move that beats him than practicing a move that beats him? That's why y'all hear all these, y'all see these write-ups, man, he's playing, he's doing so good in practice. What happened to the game? What happened? Because he's trying to win in practice. There would be times in season I couldn't snip the quarterback in practice, but you couldn't block me in the game. You know why? Because everything I did in practice, I'm doing because it works on the person I'm facing. I've been watching that right guard all week. He's a deep center. So why am I doing a pass rush move that beats a jump center? That makes no sense. Because I'm working on beating a guy who jump sets and then get in the game and he don't do that. I won't get close to the quarterback. So I'm going to practice what works in the game. So for me, timing matters because, okay, this week I've got to work on this. Once I get my few reps of, all right, cool, I have my time to go off, then I can, hey.
So in our references, you can get it now, or you can get it later. You can take your shoot around in practice, or I get to your 7 o'clock. It's different because you guys your defense is going against your offense, right? So you got the elite on both sides.
We have scout team.
Right? Oh, you do?
We have scout team.
See, in the NBA, there's no equal partner, right? There's no equal. It's the starting 5 and then the bench, right? So at the bench, your 6th or 7th man, they might be elite.
Yeah.
Like we actually, your backup center might be
do y'all have practice squad players?
No.
We actually have a practice squad. See,
Oh.
like guys that only get paid to practice. Like they don't suit up. They
are they elite though?
So now that means only a few elites.
Some of them. So I just said are they elite practice players? That's what I'm saying, man.
What's up?
How do you practice?
Yeah, it's not.
No. If I might be really good.
Like a G League, like a
But the dude in front of him is... No, I don't practice him. Like, I'm glad. Y'all even really good. Come on, man, I'm going against Allen Iverson. From Allen Iverson, I got Jason Kidd. From Jason Kidd, I got Steve Nash. From Steve Nash, I got a John Morant. And then I got motherfucking Steph Curry. I might as well just sit down and rest, because obviously the person that's backing me up
is
nowhere near 2 minutes.
Nowhere near them.
You are a backup 2-minute guy. This is all NBA first ballot Hall of Famers. Why am I practicing? What am I practicing for?
And it's So we're helping each other individually. And y'all is more, not simple, but it's more like concepts. Y'all practice concepts. Us, yeah.
Wow. Oh, he's country. Why all these is not
Sit down.
you two out there. He's like, yo, it seems like we gotta go. Technically, I gotta go. I got keys. And I appreciate the interview, too. We appreciate y'all, Drew. We appreciate you pulling up, sharing your film. I think you go check down YouTube. We like that. YouTube flashing the lights saying it's time to come home. But we appreciate y'all pulling up to our Gills Arena Monday night. Watch all these talking out there. We will be back next Monday with another episode. We also be back tomorrow at our regularly scheduled time. 11 p.m. If we tell you his birthday party. His birthday party.
One reason to try Zaxby's new chicken finger tacos? We'll give you two. Chipotle ranch and avocado BLT.
I'll be back. Trying to really touch me. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Trying to knock this out. It would be nice if I could knock this out today. We'll see. We'll see. Kind of a little bit behind where I wanted to be, but we'll see.
What's going down here? How you feeling? Good. We are out here, but this is Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Shout out to Watch Dad, as always. One of my favorite clothing brands. We got Cemetery Larry. Shout out to Jim. I fell for it. Killing me small. Killing me, man. Fucking killing me. We got Cheryl Swoops pulling up in just a second, but for all the fans out there, we have two viewing options for you, our traditional versions and a vertical mobile version for everybody out there on the go. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. Angel Wilson is the first WNBA player to crack 1,000 points in a season and will have the highest points per game average in league history. But is she having the best individual season ever? We got the Go Cheryl Swoops in the building, so we got to find out. Jason Tatum thinks the 2025 NBA Finals will feature a rematch of the Celtics and the Mavs. But is that facts or cap? And the Heat are unveiling Dwayne Wade's statue this October. So we look back on what made Flash so cash on the basketball court. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Help us help you. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GILL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pickup. And if you missed out on all the Week 2 specials from Underdog, don't worry, we've got you covered for Week 3. There's new specials dropping every day. Tomorrow we have the return of the CD Lamb free pick. Thursday we have a 30% profit boost token for you ahead of the Patriots-Jets game. And college football heads, there are discounts for you on Saturday too. So head over to the Underdog app, use promo code GILL, and get that $1,000 in bonus cash and all of these special promos. And as always, we do mostly fans at the end of every show. If you got a good question in the chat for the Underdog Fantasy username reason on this program. You get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansdeal@gmail.com. And we use your video on this program, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And if you can't watch the show live, it's on YouTube. We got audio version available on Apple, Spotify.
Thank you.
Get your podcast. You know, I see you over there looking at me. What's going on?
Thank you, for sure.
I see a lot of red.
Young ho, fuck me.
Oh, God damn, man.
That whole sentence sequence. Young ho did well. Oh, you're like, come on, man. Oh, goddamn. I pay good money for it. How do young ho do? How do young ho do? Fuck you. Yeah, man, this is crazy. You without the socks on. I had fun. So the only one I was guaranteed was the one everybody else picked.
What did you have for Young Ho?
The other kicker picked it at the end. He won at the end. He won at the I have 2 points. I had Young Ho 1.5. That's extra points made.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's Atlanta? Atlanta Young Ho, right?
Yeah. But really, the Eagles screwed you by not kicking that field goal in the first quarter, because then the Falcons would have won for that one.
And then Ray. You
had some Ray slander.
And
then I got Algier or whatever the running.
I gotta stop looking at their face. Their face is deceiving.
You gotta look at the neck, don't be confused by the run it through.
I'm learning.
But that's why we play Underdog. It makes the game way more exciting to watch in real time to see if those pickups hit or not. Hopefully they did for all of y'all out there. But we're going to talk a little college football to start this show. So no love lost between Colorado and Colorado State football teams. Tensions were high during Colorado's double overtime win last season. And before the Rocky Mountain Showdown rematch this weekend, Colorado State quarterback Braden Flower Nicolosi continued to trash talk, saying, quote, they, talking about Colorado, came out with that attitude and thought it was going to be a cakewalk. They saw the reports, 27.5 points or whatever it was, and they got a rude awakening real quick. And I think it goes to show that the hype, the media train, all that, it only gets you so far at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you have to line up 11 guys against our 11 guys, and we'll find out who wants it more. We'll see how far Instagram followers gets them. Little spicy going into the game. But Colorado State messed around and found out, suffered a 28-9 loss. Shedeur Sanders finished the game with 310 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. So after the game, Sanders and Fowler Nicolosi met on the field and had this exchange. One of my favorite post-game exchanges I've seen in a while. But for what it's worth, Sanders did take the time to shake hands with other Colorado State players and coaches. He just had an issue with the quarterback. They did not do their traditional post-game wrap-up. But do you guys have any issue with Shedeur Sanders not shaking hands with Colorado State's QB after the game?
No, man, I don't care about shaking hands. What does shaking hands mean?
I have to ask Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan that question.
I'm just trying to figure out what does shaking hands actually mean after a win or a loss. It's like, how beat your ass? Let's shake hands. Like, I don't really, you know what I mean? It's just, what is the real point of it? Like, people put so much emphasis on sportsmanlike conduct. You know what it is? That's losing ass parents. That's where it started from. Like losing ass parents that want sportsmanlike conduct to make everything fair. Right? You know, everyone shakes hands, we line up and we shake hands, good game, everybody. Like, that's not, come on, we beat your ass, get the fuck off the court. Like, that's how I feel. Like, sportsmanlike conduct does not teach anybody nothing.
But you gotta respect for your opponent, respect for the other team.
What does respect mean?
Y'all battle.
I came in, respect for an opponent means I came out here, tried my hardest. I won or I lost. See you motherfuckers next time. I'm gonna be better prepared. That's, you beat me by 60 and you shake my hand, well, what does that really do?
This is attention.
But does this speak to whether you're a sore loser or not?
Or a sore winner, potentially.
Right.
What, if you don't shake their hand?
Yeah. So like if I beat your ass and you don't shake my hand, I'm looking at you like, yo, relax, bro, it's just a game.
Why do you want to shake my hand? Yeah, it's just a game when you won.
Because we've been taught since little tykes, line up, shake hands. So whenever you're not doing it, it seems like you're mad at something. So either you lost and you mad you lost, or you won and you mad you didn't play. Somebody mad about something.
Okay, what's more, you're a teammate, right? Are you mad? Which one seems more disrespectful as a teammate? Me not shaking this guy's hand, or me sitting there giggling and sniggling with the opponent? Which one would you be mad at as your teammate? Me, like you walked by, oh hell no, I'm mad about we losing, or me sitting, oh man, right? Like I don't want to see my teammates sniggling and giggling with the other team after we lost. But are you make your kid? Hey.
But this situation is, we just whooped y'all ass. I don't need to not shake your hand, because shaking your hand actually is going to hurt you more.
In a situation like that.
Yeah, shake your hand. Hey, you remember that shit you said on the line? Yeah. But he took a route like that his dad would take. Like, no. Get the fuck out of here. With all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard what you're saying. I kept receipts, but it's like, bro, at some point, that's where the sportsmanlike conduct kicks in. Like, you win, act like the winner. So, shake everybody's hand.
Something like that, because I'm petty. Like, I'm going to go out of my way to go find you.
Yes.
To shake
your hand.
In a situation like that. But a regular after game.
But now think about what you're saying.
If Kamala Harris says the economy has recovered, she's either lying or delusional. Reject Kamala.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember a really fancy studio, and Pharrell was working all of the rooms at the same time.
It's pretty simple, just let it bounce.
Discover what it takes. Pharrell had done to build the greatest hits ever assembled.
I was always a bad gangster, but you brought out the fun in me. Wow.
Piece by piece, continue only
I won. I beat your ass. Of course I want to shake your hand, right? I want to shake that shit because it hurts more, right? It hurts when one side is sitting there like this, and then the other side is.
After talking crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking crazy?
Now I got to find what it is. Just think about the concept of shaking somebody's hand after. It doesn't benefit a loser because he has his head down and he shakes it, and the team that won is sitting there proud, smiling. Fuck you both. Right? So I can't be mad if my group that lost don't want to shake your hand. Right? Because it's more embarrassing shaking your hand because I know what it is. I know what it means.
No doubt.
It means it's another stamp of we whooped your ass, and that's why it just seems like,
Well, before we continue, we gotta give Cheryl her proper intro. 4-time WNBA champion. 3-time WNBA MVP. Cheryl Booth is back in the arena. You've been smoking lately.
Yes, I did a lot.
Yeah, you've been out here smoking. We see you represent for the MVP. And once we see you got the jersey.
The unanimous MVP, but I didn't say that.
With the apostrophe.
I need more smoke.
girl, we got a lot right now.
You don't run out of smoke.
It's foggy in the building.
Are you fine?
We're trying to get this shit out of my face. Can we show the Shador clip one more time for Cheryl?
I'm afraid to see my little clip. I'm fine.
Just tell between his legs.
Yeah.
You're that same ninja.
Yeah.
Talking shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you cannot mess with me.
But see, in a situation like that, I know he put his hand out, I would have grabbed it. I would have held on to it and I would have said what he said.
Looked him in his eye. Yeah, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You said, like, ain't no more playboy. It's my game now.
So, Gil, you touched on this a little bit already, but I want to ask the rest of the couch, is good sportsmanship overrated? Like, we always put an emphasis on sports, but what?
I don't know what it means. Like, I'm sorry, I don't
ever beat each other.
No, what I'm saying is I don't really know what it truly means, because in real time we can see what it shows, right? It's more of the peacock, right? When they want to show they want to strut one more time.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather you beat me by 60, just go to your locker room, dog. I don't want to. You know what I mean? It's.
And especially at the end of the game. Like, I agree with you. Like, what does that mean? At the end of the game, and honestly, the WNBA I think, just stopped doing end of game shaking hands like a couple of years ago. Because I've never understood that. And also, if something happens in the game where me and you get into it, I don't want to see you in the line shaking your hand, good game, or high five.
What if it's a friend, former teammate, somebody you got a previous relationship with? Is it different in that situation?
Well, I'll just go find that person.
Okay, exactly. Okay.
Right?
Seek them out.
Like, we ain't got to line up and...
Yeah.
246, hey.
It's nasty work, man. It's especially when you grew up outside of the lines of the sportsmanship shit where coach wanted you to do that. You're like, oh, I don't want to fucking shake their hand, just beat their ass. And it's a mentality, and I think it contributes a lot to like the mama mentality, where I just want to eat your heart out. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't care about after the game. I don't want to hear y'all saying don't lay the ball up because we up 40. Stop us. Make the game closer. I don't want to hear you complaining after the game about how bad we beat y'all. It's like, we prepared to beat you this bad.
There were some complaints in the game. So Colorado won the game 28-9. So they were saying they're still in the fourth quarter throwing passes.
What you mad?
I'm trying to get these numbers.
These numbers up. Like, what you mean?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like we always hear the comeback Cinderella stories, right? We never hear why there's a Cinderella story, right? We're up 25. Everyone in the arena expects, hopes. The coach on the other side and the players get subbed out of the game. They sit. The other team who's losing, they get to keep the starters.
Right? Make their runs.
The starters come back. Now, these guys got to come off the bench, take the goddamn ice off, while this team has this big aura about them. They come back and win and say, oh, they came back 26-point deficit.
We never gave up.
Like, come on, we had hope. Like, you expect me to take the brakes off while you still get to go 1,000. So that's not called sportsmanlike conduct.
So what about the other side, though? Let's say the losing team's getting smacked. They throw in the towel. They put in their reserves. At that point,
Okay, what is throwing the towel?
if I'm putting in guys who traditionally wouldn't be playing in that moment,
And what am I supposed to do?
throw in your guy.
Well, you're
Well, don't take the bait. You just take your
Sportsmanship
side.
is you take your side out, I take my side out.
Yeah.
We're basically saying we're both giving up today.
But do that ever happen?
Something. Yeah.
Really, right? Like you want me to take
55%.
You want me to take my starters out first, and then you
Take the temperature. Take the temperature. See, if my guys make a couple runs, when you took your guys out, we might have a chance to turn the corner.
like I hate when I see, let's say like down 14, you know, you just came at me and scored or tried to score. You just tried to score, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I got the rebound. Now you want to play lazy defense, and then I go score, then you get mad.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works. No. Nigga, you just tried to score on me. You just
Full speed.
Yeah, you just tried to score on me. Points. I need 2 points too.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Trying to go hard? What you doing?
You have a chance. There's always a possession, right? That the other team, the losing team has first. Before I get the ball, you have a chance to hold the clock, do all this. Well, you got it first. Don't come here and do a 1-4 flat and then get a quick shot and then get mad when I come down and try to get back. That's not how that works.
So what's the
And then get mad and want to fight after.
trying to get your points, me too.
So what's a fair score to be up where both teams agree game's out of reach? Put our subs in 30.
Well, depends on how much time's on the clock.
First half. Don't say start of the second half, you up 30.
No, I'm gonna keep my players
Keep
in.
your players in. So last 12 minutes for fourth quarter, start of the fourth, down 30.
Well, the first.
I'm gonna start my players in the fourth quarter.
As the losing team.
Oh, as a losing
As the
team?
losing team. Down 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one last shot.
With the starters.
Yeah.
Okay, starting the fourth, we're starting with the starters, and they're starting with their starters. Would they start with their starters up 30 in the fourth?
I think it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Even they may not do all their starters, but
Maybe
at
one or
least a
two.
couple of them are gonna be in to make sure.
It don't get to 25,
Yeah.
20.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you are losing by 30 and then you take your starters out and put your bench players in, you are a loser. That's why you're down 30 because you already, this is the shit you're thinking about. Right? This is not put in the
You are a loser.
You're a fucking loser because you just gave the fuck up even though there's 12 minutes left.
But my thing is, if you're the losing team, just because you do that, don't expect me to do the same thing.
Yep.
Because you're making
That's
that
the
decision.
expectation on the sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
He's saying that everyone's expecting just because I do it on my side, you're supposed to do it on your side, and it's not the case.
But I do think this. Right, I'm gonna put a couple of my players in the fourth quarter, make sure they don't get back in the game. But then I'm gonna take them out because you also risk injury.
Yes.
So it's like if you're, and then coaches, people will come for the coach, like you were up by 30, why didn't you in the game anyway?
Yep.
But I'm gonna, make sure we good, and then I probably am gonna take them out.
Yeah.
It's back. Denny's 2468 value menu is back from the afterlife. Feed your soul with deals to die for, including the Say 3 Times Slam. The 2468 value menu only at Denny's. Don't miss Beetlejuice only in theaters September 6th.
Now we're here again with UPS, running it back.
Running it back.
Oh, let's see what's in this box. 3 years how we Texas small businesses pitch their story in a single box.
Okay, look at Shark Star.
Did they deliver a pitch with an unstoppable small business story worthy of $30,000?
That's an unstoppable step.
I can't stop eating it.
We have a contender.
You know, I go back in the box.
This is UPS. Deliver your pitch.
What if you average in 30 and you only got 20?
Hey, I was going to ask that question, though, especially in sports. You want to be taken out.
No, because as
Up
a player,
30? Up 30?
player, no. Because as a player, I'm gonna be like, coach, let me see if I can get my average. And after a few minutes, if I ain't got it, then yeah, you need to come out.
Yeah, especially, in professional sports where everything's tied to performance, you got bonus, you got something on the line. And a lot of times, not being that star player, the fault that the team is trash or the coach ain't deliver the expectations. See, what they talk about is different compared to the other side of it. Like, if they're beating me by 30, right? And it's one of them games for us. Like, we just had one of them bad games, y'all kicked our ass. But now I see y'all trying to get y'all points. Y'all trying to get y'all points on the fact that y'all up like this. And it's like, that's where the insult comes in. It's like, you're not just insulting me through the fact that you're playing better, but you're basically saying, fuck you.
But that ain't my fault.
Like, fuck you.
But that,
Like,
that's
fuck
not my fault.
you. Like,
Because you know,
I want to get my points on you now. Like, y'all have bad.
and this has happened. What if you have a player that, is averaging a double-double, and he or she's 2 rebounds away?
But you up 30. Yeah. Soon as she comes back in the game, this is what I've seen guys like Isaiah Thomas as a coach do. Up 30. See him at the scores table? Oh yeah, get him. He's gonna get fouled. This dude's gonna get fouled. As soon as he shake hands, you know he's getting fouled. I'm sending you in the game to make sure you're insulting us. No, we don't play that shit. But that's the type of coach, like he's like old school, like
You should have been insulted when you're down 30.
when he has to protect some type of integrity.
There's no integrity. But there's no integrity. You're down 30.
Don't try to show me up.
I'm already showing you up. We beat you by 30.
Don't try no more. You're doing
But I'm saying
You're doing too much.
But think
I'm
about it.
trying to make it 31. Leave it at 30.
Leave it at 30. I don't need 35, 40.
But think about it like this. What happens is it's a team dominance. Everybody's playing well. We're beating you as a team. So the star player, this is when the star player passed the ball around and everybody's hitting shots.
Solid game.
So he's not really getting his numbers, but you know what I mean? It's like, I still got to do right by him.
But does he chalk it up as one of these games that we just blew niggas out? I gotta take this.
No.
Because it's almost like an L for the star player. If you go 40 and you only had 15, by the time that you about to sub you out, you're like, damn, one of those games, I ain't gonna get to
It all depends.
unless the coach, like she said, like,
If there's a
let me go ahead and
There's so much that plays into that, though, right?
If there's a
a
record
good,
going on,
coach-player relationship, those things play a
it's
part.
like, let's just say the person's on a 22-game streak,
Yeah.
right? And they need 10 points, and there's 10 minutes left. Hey, you got 10 minutes to get this here. You got 10 points.
If you don't get it,
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Be careful.
Right.
So you're being aware of the sportsmanship. I'm gonna be one aspect of, hey, they not no around, they'll walk around and get hurt.
I'm aware of the bad sportsmanship.
The bad.
I don't. There
you go.
Because it's not sportsmanship if you're mad and you gotta go try to hurt the player. That's not
Because we beating your ass.
That's being mad. Like it ain't no. Because it's not like you guys are just. It's not like the other team is stopped playing basketball.
Right.
They're still playing. So you can shoot in 3 seconds. I have to take the whole 24-second shot. Right. You get to come down, shoot 24 seconds.
Yeah.
Shoot 20. This is like that's what is. And then the star player shouldn't be able to shoot. It should be the rest of the game. There's like there's these invisible rules that just don't make sense.
Yeah.
And then you can shoot the next 6 shots. And then I shoot 1 shot, you mad at me.
Man, everybody looking at you like, what you doing? You doing all that way up, Steph Curry?
Get the points out here.
Damn. You hit 10 threes on Steph got that. You shoot another one?
New York, I seen a New York game. Player came down, fast break came down, shot, boom. Then came down, scored. He got the ball, shot again, missed it, got the rebound, shot again. The other team came down on a fast break, shot the 3 in the corner. The nigga who just shot 3-4 shots in a row got mad, pushed him out of bounds. I'm sitting here like, oh, you know, you just get your ass he wouldn't have got this 3 if you didn't turn it, because what happened is he was trying to get another shot, and they turned the ball over, and I think it was Julius, it might have been Julius Randle who backed it out. It was just in the corner, was like, well, fuck it, and shot the 3.
And then nigga pushed Julius.
Yeah, he got mad. It was either the Knicks pushing somebody or Julius Randle getting pushed.
That's crazy.
Like, the dude was just...
you just took 3 threes.
The dude was so trying to get his point, and he turned the ball over, and oh shit, and then sat there, waited too, and was like, well, fuck it. Shot 3, and then got mad, pushed him.
Oh, man.
But you know, I also think it depends on, like, the coach. Like in this situation with Colorado and Colorado State, right?
It's a rivalry.
It is. And you also know pride. Like, he's a competitor, and he knows the shit that was said, right? So I'm like, listen, y'all gonna stand the game.
Yeah. He trying to step on you. I'm trying to step on you. I'm trying to step on you. You insulted me the first time, and then your quarterback out here talking to my son. It ain't just my quarterback. It's my son too. It's my son too. So we're gonna step on y'all. Every chance we get.
So how many times did Mike Tyson shake the opponent's hand after he knocked him out?
No. Every single one of them, he didn't. He knocked him out. Hey, man, you okay?
Imagine him going into this fight saying, oh, I'm gonna make it go 12 rounds. I'm gonna toy with him to 12. Like, if I'm better, shouldn't I be better?
Yeah.
Because if I'm toying with you, then that's more assaulting.
Exactly.
Like we have a rule, there's a rule in my son's middle school team, Heritage, right? And Heritage is a very superior middle school, right? Most of the time, they can basically score 100 points. But in their league, they're not allowed to break 100, Right. Hey. Yeah, they're not allowed to break 100. If they're up 25, they have to play zone. Yeah. Right? If they're up, they can't press anymore. They have to play zone. Right?
Wait, what, and how old is it?
This was you said middle school?
Oh, in middle school. Okay. Okay.
So I remember we're playing Sierra Canyon. Right, this is when Bryson got there. They put the C team up. The score in the beginning of the fourth was 96-10. And they're saying don't score 100. Now, imagine what the next 8 minutes look like.
Wow.
So in 8 minutes, we can only score 2 points.
But what if they had to forfeit the game?
It was something to get it. I don't know. He knows the league.
I've seen rules like that before. I believe it was served by the high school coach that smacked another team that had to write a letter. Why they did it. It's like, but the other team was trash. But you're
Well, then just call the game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So what ends up happening, what do you think they start doing? Giving the kids the ball, taking it back, throwing it between the legs. And they start bucking with it. And they start throwing it from half court because in 8 minutes they can only score 2 more points. They can't get to 100. So now the parents of the other team is like, well, this is more embarrassing. So
way more embarrassing.
No doubt.
That they're doing this to our children because now the kids are crying.
Yes.
Well, they're bouncing off their head, throwing it between. Now they're just playing with it and then throwing it out of bounds, turning the ball over because they can't score or they get in trouble.
They do that in youth sports a lot too. And my thought is always like, let these kids understand they got their ass whooped today. Like they need to
Like what part of that is I kick your ass that hard to the point where your kid has to reevaluate whether they want to play.
This may not be for
This may not be for me because that's how it's going to be moving forward. It ain't going to get no easier because as we get better, we want to kick your ass even harder than they was kicking your ass then. And if you get any better than you are at this, and you start getting good, you're like, I don't know, like you said when you see Vince, you in the league on the bench, like, man, I say Vince Carter, I don't think I should have played football. This is a great tracker, but like, what the fuck am I doing here?
But that it teaches you life lessons.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Kobe
Kobe and Jimmy
scored. They played a team. That team beat them by like 20, 30 points. Yeah. The girls were so pissed off that they trained, like they went to practice.
Yes.
All right, we understand now. And then they played this team and they beat this team now by what, 70, 80?
All I remember is just a group photo in front of the scoreboard with they're all jumping. One of my favorite photos.
And it's like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm not gonna get this. My girl savored this moment.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make y'all feel good because y'all didn't feel sorry for us when we lost by 20
That's
something.
crazy.
So why should we feel sorry about you when we lost by 90? Get better, we'll see you again.
That's the perfect example of sportsmanship because it turns its head very quickly. You was the victim first. Now you know what it feels like to be on the victory side. Like, oh, this is what it feels like to make them do what they made us do.
And shit, and let's get this really fun out. Everything was clowning like, we supposed to understand.
No doubt. The other side of that is with your son's team, if there's a rule where you can't score 100 points, so now they're just doing whatever, throwing it out of bounds, like you said, throwing it. Like, what is that teaching? Both teams.
Yeah. And what it looked like, and I told the coach, I said, man, you look at you the coach because I'm going to have to set an example. And it has to be a rude example because what ends up happening is you guys practice so much against each other to be excellent, and then you only have truly 4 or 5 minutes of real basketball before it gets out of hand. And then now you're spending the rest of the game just playing around. So it's teaching these kids how to play around. It's not teaching them basketball. So now you have to sit there and take the ball out of bounds, let them score, don't play defense, just so you can play offense for real. Like it becomes this thing where now you're sitting there, kids, they're just sitting there playing. And I told my son, I'm sorry, man, you can't play here no more, right?
And they get cocky too. Think about the confidence that brings when you just smack a team in the first 6 minutes and you ain't got to play hard the rest of the game. It's like, look, are we going to do this to every team? So if you do it to every team, just imagine that one kid is on the team that's the best player. He don't even play hard practice. He don't even play hard practice. He just walk on the floor.
You know what the coach said? He says, which made sense. He said, our practices against each other is our actual game.
Yeah.
The games that we're playing that's our practice. Because our competition is each other. So what ends up happening is they basically have 3 teams. There was a gold, a black, and the white team.
So usually in the league play, gold and black are playing against each other in a championship.
Yeah.
Right? So it's heritage versus heritage in a championship game, not any other school. You know what I mean? And it's like it just teaches bad habits.
But even that other side though, for the good teams, that creates the challenge in practice where you got white team versus gold team, they both elite, and this is our game. The practice is our game. So when we go out to practice, we'll go out to actually play the game, we literally can't go through the motions. Because we know this team, we get them out of there like this. Hey look, Josiah and Rashad, y'all gonna go in. Because we just smacked them already. We gonna get the play. We were already in the game. Oh, we was not, but we was not. We were not in the game. Me and you was not in the game. We was what?
They told me to get out.
Yeah,